I'm gonna go ahead and get to talking though. Most of y'all know me. My name is Michelle or Renee. I'm from Law. Um, about I say 3 weeks ago, I started working at Dollar General in Laura, Mississippi on Susan B. Ruffin. Um, I started working on this job. Good morning, love. Please share this live and tag people if you can. I started working on this job as a key holder when I first started. Um, when I first went into the job, they had so much going on, y'all, for us corporate problems and management. It was a wreck. So I didn't get proper training. Good morning, Keith. Please share this live and tell people. So I didn't get any proper training from the beginning. But me being me, I can learn anything that you're willing to teach me, for one. So I did take this position. I did take the job because I needed the job. I don't supposed to be working because of other health conditions that I have. But at this point in time, I had no choice but to go try to find me a job. So that's what I did. Okay. As I'm working on this job, like I said, the management is horrible. I won't speak of the names or anything yet until I finish the whole story. Okay. On July the 12th, I won't forget the date nor the time because, like I said, y'all may be asleep, but I haven't slept since then. Excuse me, I may start shaking, like I said, or crying because I do have anxiety problems and I do get upset. But I'm going to tell my story today. On July the 12th, while I was at work, I came off a break and the store was packed full of people. When I came off break, one of the managers was outside the store and asked to speak to me. So I went outside and she was discussing something with me that was going on with her and management, her problems with management. Okay. While I was listening to her and her problems with management, the other manager, assistant manager, or key holder, whichever one position that she holds, she was inside the store running the cash register. Remind you, I had just came off a break. Okay. She came outside of the store and she had like 3 set of keys in her hand. When she had the keys in her hand, it was a man at the ice machine waiting on ice. Okay. She instructed me. She turned around and she asked me, "Hey, Renee, are you on break?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I'm on break." She said, "Okay, fine. You need to go inside and get on the register." I said, "Okay, yes, ma'am. No problem. I will." Okay. As I went inside to get on the register to help the other customers, I went back and I asked her what was her numbers because I wasn't able to log in on the register. As I proceeded to go back and ask her what was her numbers, I seen that she was irritated and frustrated and upset. She threw the keys in my hand and told me, "Here, don't worry about it. You handle this man. You go handle the ice. I'll go back in the store and get back on the register." Okay. She threw the set of keys in my hand. Remind you, this is like 3 different set of keys, y'all. Okay. I proceeded to the ice machine. I went to the ice machine and I'm trying the locks or whatever to unlock the machine. And I'm like, I don't know which key it is to unlock the machine. You know what I'm saying? I'm new. So I don't know which key it is. The customer that was waiting on the ice started getting aggravated. Okay, he was already upset. Me not knowing that him and the manager that was inside had already had confrontation. They had already had a problem. They had already got into it or whatever had already went on in the store. So the man was already pissed off. Mind you, I had no problem with this. I didn't have nothing to do with this. I just came off a break. So when she threw the keys in my hand, I went to the ice machine and I proceeded to try to unlock the ice machine. I couldn't unlock the ice machine because, like I said, it was 1,000 keys on there. I didn't know which key it was. Mm-hmm. Okay. The man started yelling at me, telling me, "Adios. You need to get the fuck back in the motherfucking store. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, you need to take your fat ass back in the motherfucking store. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, seem like you don't even need to be motherfucking working here." I'm like, "Sir, I'm new. Right. Don't talk to me like that while I'm trying to help assist you.
Right.
I'm new. I don't know which kid.
Right.
I'm sorry, but I don't. Don't talk to me like that. You're not going to disrespect me and then expect me to help you. Mm-hmm. So I turned around. While me and him was arguing, he pushed me and then punched me. Me? I'm defending myself. Mm-hmm. I'm defending myself. Right. Man or woman, I'm going to defend myself. Been with men for domestic violence. I've been through domestic. Once I learned how to fight for myself, I told myself I would never let nobody else put their hand on me, period. I don't care what's going on. I taught myself to defend for myself. So as me, this man pushed me, I did punch him back. Yes, I did. Once I punched him back, he pushed me on the ground beside the ice machine and started stomping me with his steel-toe boots. Now, mind you, the key holder that was working there, the manager that was working there, the people that was there, everybody was outside the store, y'all, and they stood there and watched this man stomp me with his steel-toe boots until he wouldn't stop, until I could finally get him off of me. Look at my body, my legs, look at my legs, my face is swollen, and I got saying this to my child, but like I said, defending myself because that's what I was taught to do. Not only that, the employees didn't help, then nobody helped. They stood there because his name is Desmond Power. Yes, Desmond Power, Big Dez. Everybody's scared of Big Dez, whoever he is. Yes, I know him because I'm from Kingston. He's from Kingston. That's the only way I know of him. I've never disrespected him. I've never had no problems with him. However, that's why they say they didn't step in it because it was Big Desmond. That's why, the Big Desmond Power. Okay, the thing about it is, didn't nobody even stop to call the police. To call the police myself. My mama. My mom and them to come help me. Mind you, I have seizures. I was supposed to be working, but I was trying because I had to provide for my child. Remind you, I was supposed to work at all, but I was trying because I had to provide for my child. And this man stole me to death over a bag of ice. And the employees stood there. They stood there. And now that I'm trying to get the police involved, don't nobody want to say nothing. Don't nobody want to say nothing about the management now. Don't nobody know who the manager is now. Don't nobody know who the key holder is on duty now. Don't nobody know nothing. They didn't even want to get them the tape. They didn't even want to let the officer watch the tape. But mind you, though, the key part, that's not what hurts me. What hurts me is because I'm loyal. And you know me, I'm loyal. Anything I do, I take to pleasure. And where I work, I take to pleasure. Do you hear me? That's what takes the pleasure. What is, there was a person in the store the day before. Stealing beer. And I risked my life and went out there and got their stuff. Risked my life and went out there and defended Dollar General. No, ask Dynamo. She was there. I defended that store and I ain't been there no more than 3 weeks. I defended y'all, but y'all didn't defend me. Y'all didn't defend me. Not nobody know nothing. Not nobody want to say nothing. That's the only thing y'all can say is because, oh, it was Desmond Power. I don't care who it was. I would never sit and let no man beat on a woman. I would never sit and watch nothing like that happen and then act like I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. But I'm going to tell you something. I got to say because I had to get it off the chest because I haven't slept. Close the door, baby. Mama fine, baby. I'm okay. Close the door, baby. Close the door. And see, that's why I came outside because I knew my baby was going to wake up and she was going to ask me, am I okay? I've been breaking down in front of my child, y'all, because I'm trying. And the way this story really did that, like y'all really sat there and watched that man fight me over a bag of ice when the lady threw the situation on me. The other manager threw it on me. You knew you had confrontation with him in the store. Why you didn't tell him to leave from the jump? Why you didn't stop the situation then before it even escalated? Instead of you throwing the keys in my hand out of here, you handle this. Why would you even do that? That couldn't even been done. But the thing about it is that none of y'all call the police. Then none of y'all say, hey, you okay? Then none of y'all do none of that. But y'all want to ask me, am I going to be able to come back to work? Am I going to be able to come back to work? Are you serious? But you know what? Like I said, I'm gonna talk to somebody and I'm gonna get justice. I'm gonna file my police report because I don't want to handle it my way because I got a child to take care of. But I promise you, that man now, baby, you did something to me, child. You brought a part out of me that I took on for a while. Like I said, I've been through domestic violence, but I took care of that. I gained from that. I grew from that woman. But boy, you done brought a person out of me, and I swear to God, sir, I don't want to hurt you, sir. I really don't. So I want to let the law handle this. That's what I do. That's what the God I do, sir. But if I get close to you, sir, or close to your people, Lord, I want them to feel the hurt that I feel. And Dollar General, I just want y'all to know, baby. I just want you to know, Shakoya, Sabrina Diaz that works there. I just want all of y'all to know y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong, and y'all know y'all wrong. But like I said, it's fine because I can find another job. I have great credentials. I have no problem with finding another job. Like I said, I don't even supposed to be working at all. What if I would have had a seizure while that man was stomping me in my head? Huh? Then what? Then what? Y'all can say, am I gonna come to work? Huh? Y'all can say y'all don't know what's going on, or y'all can't do nothing. Y'all could have did something. Y'all could have at least called the police, but I had to call the police myself while I'm bleeding instead of wiping shit off of me. Instead of trying to get up. Trying to defend myself. I'm calling the police for my motherfucking stuff while y'all just standing there. But if I would have let them people walk out y'all store the day before with y'all beer, though, I would have been fine because I wasn't cooperating with y'all. But y'all could cooperate with me. So what is the duty? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the duty on the job that if something goes on in the store, what other customers in the management supposed to do, Dollar General? What were y'all supposed to do? What was somebody supposed to do? Somebody's supposed to be something. But now all the managers calling my phone, all the key holders calling my phone, you okay, you okay? But then, not to mention, y'all sitting in the store gossiping and talking about it because when my auntie and my uncle walked in the store, they sat there and listened to y'all laughing in the office for a whole 30 minutes. Y'all was sitting in the office discussing it for a whole 30 minutes and they heard everything y'all said about me. They heard everything y'all said about the situation like it's just funny. What if that was your child? What if that was somebody you was kin to? And y'all sitting in the office laughing and giggling, Shakoya. You was that type of person, Sabrina. But you so sitting there, Michelle, I got your back, this and that. Baby, like I said, you can have it. You can have it, but I know one thing about it. Like I said, the job isn't a problem. And don't think I quit my job, sir, because of you. I didn't quit my job because of Desmond Paula. I didn't quit my job because of what you did for me, because I defended myself. I done fought men plenty of time. Like I said, I done learned how to defend myself. So I didn't quit the job because of you. I quit the job because of Dollar General. That's why I quit the job. I quit the job because of Dollar General not handling their business as a corporate office. I quit the job because of Dollar General not handling their business as management. That's why I quit the job. Don't think you did it, sir, because you didn't. Like I said, I'm going to let the law handle you. Because if I do, they're going to be burying you, sir. And I mean it. But I have a child to take care of. I have a 4-year-old child to take care of. And one thing about it, I got to do that. But if I didn't, baby, I promise you, baby, I promise you, you wouldn't be laying there, sugar. You wouldn't be laying in that 2-story house on your willow peacefully, baby. I promise you would. And I promise you that. So like I said, I'm going to get off this live because my child is still asking me if I'm okay. No, I'm not okay. But I'm going to continue to pray about it because like I said, I know I didn't do no wrong. One thing about me, when I'm wrong, I to my wrong. I will tell a person I'm wrong, baby, and I'm sorry. If I did you wrong, I'm sorry. I own up to my right and my wrong. But for that man to sit there and do that like that, and for them people in Dollar General to handle that situation like they did, baby, y'all did something to me. Y'all did something to me. That lets me know what y'all did, though. That let me know that my business, my plus size boutique that I have in my name, my LLC, that lets me know that's what I need to invest in. Because working for another person is not for me no more. Now that corporate stuff, that loyalty from a job and workers, that's not true, you guys. So I did this to say this. Be careful who you work for and make sure they have your back just like you have it. Because, baby, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Have a blessed day, y'all.
Well, there's a video of a woman I just posted about. Her name is Michelle Renee Happy. You can find her on Facebook under the same name. She's telling a story story about how she was stumped with steel boots from a man who was upset because she was unable to get the ice machine open to give him his bag of ice. And what ended up happening was he was arguing with her. She didn't know anything about it. She was outside, and she got in. They handed her the keys. You know how you have a bunch of keys on the key ring that managers walk around with, and say, hey, you have basically man became irate and physically assaulted her, and she is just in tears over it. And it reminds me of all the situations that I've been in as a woman on the job. Sometimes when you deal with people like that, you always put yourself at risk. And sometimes they will go and get you, like, okay, you handle this. And I'm like, why me? Why are you throwing me in this situation? This customer is hostile. This customer is very upset. And it reminds me of a job I worked at years ago where this guy would call in and he would harass all the women who picked up the phone. And we would, we'd be taking orders, and I worked overnight. And we would ask for his first name. He would say Ben B. And your last name, please. He would say Dover, Dover. Now, if you put that together, what? Hey, we complained of management many times, and no one ever did anything. And they would say, oh, just ignore it. He can't do anything, through the phone. He's a loyal customer, you know. And so we live under a system where, money rules and, patriarchy as well. A lot of times when you complain to male management about a man who's harassing, a lot of times that's the results you would get. And they could have easily done something about it, but, they refused. And he even made one cry to the point that she ended up quitting. So I say that because, the workforce is dangerous, really for all employees, especially when you live in a world where, everyone wants everything fast. And if you don't make orders quick
Mm-hmm.
enough, someone can get upset, especially as a woman, where you have to defend yourself, and especially as a woman of color. A lot of times people are not going to come to your aid. And I can only speak on this because this happened to me. This actually
Mm-hmm.
happened to me. People think you're strong enough to handle it, so they'll give you the most upset customer, and you're like, I can't handle this anymore than you can, especially if
Right.
you're a manager at the top.
Right.
So you all go to her page, you show her love, you support her, and because she really needs it. No one should ever have to deal with that. Like I say, any employee for that matter, because men have their lives taken as well. Um, Simply trying to help someone, and they're just not being cooperative with you. So,
Got mad because Dollar General, why did y'all let that man hit on that lady like that? And then expect her to come on back to work as if she did not just get physically assaulted by someone. And no one in the Dollar General, no one at the place of employment visited her. Nobody protected that lady. So now that lady has had to quit her job and she has a child. This is why I be telling people to take their days off and stuff and
Mm-hmm.
like not be quote unquote loyal to these companies because these companies clearly show us that they do not care about us. Clearly show. This lady should have been given some time off for her grief or her emotional experience that she had while she was at work trying to make sense. Instead, she is not getting any.
Yeah, this is really like sad, and this whole situation has broken my heart, especially being a black woman and having kids of my own. And we are living in a time right now where pretty much everybody has to work. And it breaks my heart that the economy is so bad to the point where the elderly people have to work, and people like this lady has to work, and she already has seizures, right? She already have a health condition that is enabling her to work. But the economy is so bad to the point where she had to put all that to the side and get a job to help provide and take care of her child. Now, I don't know what other type of income or what other resources she's using, but that's not even the point here. Like, the point is she working for a company that just don't care. Just absolutely don't care, bro. Like, don't care at all. Like, it's just sad because why should we have to choose between our life and our job? Like, what has happened to humanity to the point where we're living in a time where these companies ain't caring about your life. They ain't caring about your life and what you got going on. Like she said, she loyal. She loyal. And from her talking to us, I can already tell that she's a good person. She did not deserve that. Nobody deserves this. Over some ice, over some ice, y'all. Over some ice, y'all. Like, this is just so sad, y'all. Like, it's just so sad. And I can't believe that somebody was about to lose their life over some ice. Over some fucking ice, y'all. What has happened to humanity where people are trying to stomp you out over some fucking ice? Ice, y'all. Ice. This right here then made me want to ban, like, I'm not even shopping at Dollar General no more because of what they put her through. And then have the nerve to sit here and call her back to fucking work after she almost lost her life. And this is the reason why you always put yourself and your mental health first before these jobs, before these companies, because the moment something happened to you, they're going to hire somebody else. And best believe they already got somebody else that already taken her position. This is traumatic for her. What do you think her child is saying? How do you think her child is feeling right now? Imagine your mom, your grandma. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. But imagine y'all grandma, y'all mama, y'all aunt, sister going to work and never make it home because companies like this just don't care. Just don't care at all. Like, they just don't care. This is literally broken my heart, y'all. But y'all really, like, y'all have to take time off from yourselves. Like, I know with the economy the way it is, I know it, y'all. I know that we are stuck in between working, and I know we're stuck in between to the point where, like, yeah, we gotta have a job. We don't know, and especially if you really need a job and you out here trying to survive. I know that you're like, I'm trying to take any job that I can get. I know this. I know this, y'all. I know. We have to do better, and we definitely have to support each other. I don't know what she might need right now, but I know that she's gonna need a lot of love and support from all of us, because this is terrible, y'all. This is really sad. But Renee, we are with you. So if you are watching this video, I'm here with you and I'm standing with you. And so is everyone else. We feel your pain and we are so sorry that this has happened to you. And y'all, if you guys want to follow follow her story and keep up with the updates about her and what has happened, I'll make sure I leave the link to her TikTok account in the description box below for you. So you can go on her TikTok page yourself and you can show love and support and just provide her with encouraging words. But how do y'all feel about the story? Have you been have you been involved in a situation that's been like this? To the point where you have to choose in between your life and a fucking job? Come on now. But y'all let me know how you feel in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys in my next video.